All right, here we are today with the life and suffering of Sir Branding. I think that's the name.
Speech mode beeps. Speech mode talk. The life and suffering of Sir Brandy.
Yeah, the life and suffering of Sir Brandy. It's free on Steam until the 23rd, and Rashad made a mod for it. Pretty impressive. I don't know much about it. I played through like the first intro scene, then I had to restart the recording because the voice was just way too loud for the recording. So that's the only part that I've seen, but I won't spoil it for you guys. We're just gonna jump.
Settings. New game button. 2 of 5.
Jump right in.
Settings. New game button. Enter your character's name. Choose your name carefully. Sir Blank Brandy. Edit. 2 of 3.
Our
Edit.
name
Enter
is
to
going
accept.
to be
Jimothy.
Jimothy.
Jimothy. Chapter restarts. Enabled. Radio button. Selected. 1 of 2.
Chapter restarts are not
Disable.
gonna
Iron Man.
be
Radio button. 2 of 2.
Enabled.
Consequences. Open. Radio button. Selected. 1 of 2. Hidden. Radio button. 2 of 2.
Consequences of our actions.
Start. Button. 3 of 3.
Alright.
You hold the fate of a single man in your hands. You will follow his life from birth to death. Your choices shall define who Sir Brandy will grow up to be. You will decide his personality, social status, and what mark he'll leave on history. With every step he takes at your behest, Sir Brandy's character will change and evolve. Your decisions will close some doors for him but open many others.
Yeah, just a
Pitch
basic
50. Rate boost on. Rate 39. Voice Microsoft Mark. Volume 45. Voice mic rate 39. Rate 30. Rate 20. Rate 24. Rate 29. No tooltip. The world of Sir Brandy's birth is a ruthless realm, where people are divided into estates. It is hard to be a hero here. Be ready to accept that Sir Brandy cannot overcome every challenge in his path. Every hard choice will test his character and personal qualities. Often you will not be able to make the choice you would like to. It may happen because you chose a different road earlier, exhausted your hero's willpower, or haven't earned the right position in society.
Just like real life. Or something.
Every victory will be a struggle, a path paved with bitter losses and gut-wrenching failures. Accept the tragedy. This is how you will create a gripping and unique tale for your hero. What will become of your Sir Brandy, his loved ones, and his world? It all depends on you.
That's a lot of responsibility. I do hope that there's nothing in this game that's like not okay for YouTube.
Cutscene. Spoken narration. The story of my life remains written
The
on these pages.
story of my life remains written on these pages.
But my fate has always been
But
my
my
own.
fate has always been my own.
Every deed, every
Every
choice, every person I
deed.
met made me what I am.
Every choice, every person I met made me what I am. Could I have taken a different path? Could I have found a different calling? Altered the very course of history? And what price would I have to pay?
At the end of time. Your fingers are stained with ink. Your breathing grows ragged. Your hands are shaking. Yet the words begin appearing on the page before you one by one, clinging together to form a chronicle of your own life. Who are you? And how did you reach this end? You were born, raised, and lived your entire life in the blessed Arnian Empire. In this land, a man's destiny is predetermined at the moment of his birth. Whether human or Arnian, nobleman, priest, or low-born commoner, all bent to the divine will of the twin gods. And each life is not but a single cog in the universe's immeasurable machine.
A single cog in the machine.
The memories come flooding back. They engulf you as a merciless wave, binding together days that are thrice dead and gone. The dreams of your childhood, your adolescence, your youth spent in the capital, years of peace teeming with life, and a war drenched in blood. High ranks and lowly deeds, opulent palaces, secretive city back streets, fields of battle, and faces, so many faces of the people you held dear, the people who walked this road by your side. Such was your life, now all exposed by ink erupting onto the page. With your every step you sought to change the world as you saw fit. The choices of your upbringing, the path you carved in your youth, the fruits of your struggle, the consequences of your sacrifice, all of it led you here, to the end of your time. And every choice had a price. Now, years and years later, the crossroads of your life echo in your memory, the pain and joy inextricably intermingled.
Alright.
Could you have taken a different path? Chosen a different calling? Found a different place in the world? You had the power to alter the very course of history. Now, on the verge of death, you struggle with doubt, seeking answers to the last and most crucial question of all. Your life, of all the paths in life, why did you walk this one? Did you choose your own fate, or was your life shaped by forces beyond your control? What determines a man's destiny? The man himself. Your life has always been yours to live. You made your own destiny. Button 1 of 4. The world around him. Your path was charted for you by the people, the age, and the society in which you lived. Button 2 of the man himself. Your life has always been yours to live. You made your own destiny. Button 1 of 4. The world. The man himself. Your life has always been yours to live. You made your own destiny. Button 1 of 4.
You made your own destiny.
The world around him. Your path was charted for you by the people, the age, and the society in which you lived. Button 2 of 4.
I don't think that's like true, because like this dude obviously couldn't have been an astronaut. Like he was like, I want to get into space. Like that's not an option.
A higher power. Your destiny was forged by a power greater than your own will. Button 3 of 4. There is no destiny. Destiny does not exist. Human life is an exercise in chance. It is not governed by any laws. Button 4 of 4.
That's so like nihilistic, I think.
A higher. The world around him. Your path was charted for you by the people, the age, and the society in which you lived. Button 2 of 4. A higher power.
So
Your destiny was
this
forged
is
by a power greater
this
than your own will.
option
Button
here.
3 of 4.
A higher power is like very meta, because obviously like I'm gonna be making the choices, so I'm the higher power, I guess. So that's the right answer right there.
The world around him. Your path was charted for you by the people, the age, and the society in which you live. Button
like
2 of 4.
realistic thing for people, but that's just me.
A higher power.
We're gonna go with
your destiny
the
was
higher
forged by a power
power.
greater than your own will. Button 3 of 4. You put your hands together in a silent prayer. Death is near, and you are ready to step beyond the final threshold. Your life was not lived in vain. It was part of a greater design. Like it or not, we are all guided by forces beyond our ken, the same forces that shape the destinies of men and civilizations.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that they're smart. like I'm gonna be governing this dude's life, but I'm probably not gonna make the best choices.
No matter how much free will we think we have, we are nothing but obedient instruments in the hands of eternity. True freedom has always lain in understanding the greater laws that govern our tiny lives.
Indeed.
But are you right about this? Is it all true? To learn the truth, you will have to return to the very beginning, remembering every step you took along the way. On these pages, the story of a man named Timothy Brante will live once more.
Timothy Brante.
Continue, button. But are you right about this? Is it all true? To learn the truth, you will have to return. Continue. Chapter select. 0 years, 1 of 2. Continue. 0 years, button, 1 of 2. Childhood, button, unavailable, not reached, 2 of 2. Continue. 0 years, button, 1 of 2.
0 years.
Chapter I childhood. Enter continues. Chapter I childhood. Childhood, where life begins. First words, first unsteady steps. You are but a small child learning about the world in which you were born. To you, everything is so new, so baffling, and so unforgiving.
Okay. That was kind of weird. I thought, I don't know, was 0 years the thing we did before? Or weird?
A long, trying life stretches before you, so many feats and faults, so many fateful choices to come. Yet you are already sowing the seeds of your future self. You are learning to live and survive in this world, looking for a place within it to call your own, choosing your future destiny. Who will you grow up to be? Continue, button. Chapter I childhood. Personal life, 1 of 5. Events in the personal life of the hero that can happen in this chapter. Prologue. Growing up. In chapters childhood, adolescence, and youth you will live through your hero's coming of age. You will shape the protagonist's personality, his qualities, and relationships. By the end of prologue you will determine the estate and future occupation of your hero. Only in adulthood will he start to influence the world around him and even the ultimate fate of the empire. Who will Timothy Brante grow up to be? It's your call. Continue, button. In growing up prologue. Growing up. In chapters childhood, adolescence, and youth you will live through your hero's coming of age. You will continue, button. Chapter I childhood. Personal life, 1 of 5. Events in the personal life of the hero that can happen in this chapter. The fencing lesson. You dare to study fencing, like your father even though you have no right to it by birth. You dare to study fencing, like your father even though you have no right to it by birth. Determination at least 4. Train with father. Personal life, 1 of 5. Events in the personal life of the hero that no tooltip. The fencing, an epiphany. Beyond. As a small child, you suffer your first death and rebirth. As a small child, you suffer your first death and rebirth. Suffer your first death.
The what?
An epiphany. You experience an insight when your mother tells you about the ways of the world and the loss of its inhabitants. You experience an insight when your mother tells you about the ways of the world and the loss of its inhabitants. Perception at least 4. Play with the ants. Nobleman's sacrament. You challenge the sacred order in attempt to seize a noble lot. You challenge the sacred order in attempt to seize a noble lot. Willpower at least 0. Kiss the sword. A nobleman's sacrament. You challenge the sacred order in attempt to seize a noble lot. Personality, 2 of 5. Your personal qualities at this age. They determine which choices you may take. Determination 0. Spineless. Determination. Your perseverance and strength of character. Your ability to get your way. It affects your frame of mind and the skills you have when you grow up. Now, 0 to 1. Spineless. 2 to 3. Active. 4 to 6. Resolute. 7 to 10. Adamant. Perception 0. Inattentive. Perception. Represents how attentive you are to other people and the world around you. Your ability to comprehend and learn. It affects your frame of mind and the skills you have when you grow up. Now, 0 to 1. Inattentive. 2 to 3. Curious. 4 to 6. Inquisitive. 7 to 10. Insightful. Personality, 3 of 5. Your inner strength and the number of lesser deaths that you have experienced. These qualities will stay with you for your entire life.
And these sort of the things we do increase these stats.
Willpower 0. Ready for action. Willpower. Your remaining inner strength and readiness for action. You spend it on difficult choices. -10 to -1. Exhausted. Now, 0 to 9. Ready for action. 10 to 19. Full of power. 20 to 30. Prepared for anything. Deaths. Untouched by death. Deaths. After suffering a lesser death, 1 is reborn. 1 who dies a true death faces the judgment of the twin gods. Now, 0. Untouched by death. 1. Died once. 2. Died twice. 3. Died thrice. 4. True death.
Oh, okay. So we... Okay, so there's like rebirth in this world. Okay.
New sections, 4 of 5, the sections that open in this chapter. Destiny screen is now available, button. Personality screen is now available, button. House of Brante screen is now available, button. Family screen is now available, button. Begin chapter, button. Family, house, person, destiny, new sect, deaths, willpower 0, personality, 3 of perceptions, determinate, personality, nobleman's, an epiphany, beyond. As a small child, you suffer your first death and rebirth. The fencing lesson, personal life, 1 of 5, events in the childhood, where life begins. First, personal, the fencing, beyond. As a small child, you suffer your first death and rebirth. An epiphany. You experience an insight when your mother tells you about the ways of the world and the loss of it. You experience an insight when your mother tells you about the ways of the world and the loss of its inhabitants. Perception at least 4. Play with the ants. Noble. Personality. Determination 0. Perception 0. Inattentive. Perception. Represents how personality. Willpower 0. Deaths. Untouched. New sections. Destiny screen is now available. Button. Destiny. Chapter I. Tab. Selected. 1 of 5. Personal life. The fencing lesson. Beyond. Not achieved. 2 of 4. An epiphany. Not achieved. 3 of 4. Nobleman's sacrament. Not achieved. 4 of 4. An epiphany. The fencing lesson. Not achieved. 1 of 4. Chapter I. Tab. Selected. 1 of 5. Chapter 2. Tab. Unavailable. Personal life. HUD. Destiny. Button. Selected. House of Brante. Button. House of Brante. Reputation 3. Tarnished honor. Wealth 5. Moderate means. Unity 7. Peace. Heir Stefan Brante. Unity. Heir Stefan Brante. The state of the Brante house as a whole is social position, its wealth, and the relationships between family members. It determines the future of your immediate family and the Brante name. Unity 7. Peace.
Okay, so...
Heir Stefan Brante.
Oh, Stefan Brante is the heir, so we're not the heir.
Unity. Wealth 5. Moderate means.
We have moderate means.
Reputation 3. Tarnished honor.
We have a tarnished honor. Okay.
HUD. House of Brante. Button. Settings. Button. Will unlock in Chapter V. The Revolt. Button. Will unlock in Chapter 2. Adolescence. Button. Will unlock in Chapter 4. Peacetime. But will unlock in Chapter 2. Adolescence. Button. Will setting. House of Brante. Destiny. But will unlock in Chapter 2. Personality. Family. But year 1100. Family. Button. Year 1118. Chapter I. Family. Year 1118. Chapter I. Family. Personality. Button. Family. Button. Family. Gregor Brante. Grandfather. Button.
Oh, we got a grandfather.
Amalia Elborn. Ex-wife. Button. 1 of 3.
What? My ex-wife? Wait, how old am I? I thought I was a baby.
Gregor Brante. Amalia Elborn. Ex-wife. Button. 1 of Stefan Brante. Brother. Button. 1 of 3.
Oh,
Gregor Brante. Grandfather. Button. Amalia Elborn. Ex-wife. Button. Stefan. Amalia. Robert Brante. Father. Button. 2 of 3. Gregor Brante. Grandfather. Button. Amalia Elborn. Robert Brante. Lydia Brante. Mother. Button. 3 of 3.
Oh, okay. I see.
Robert Brante. Father. Button. Gregor Brante.
So we have no
Amalia
grandmother.
Elborn. Ex-wife. Button. 1 of 3.
We have an ex-wife.
Robert Brante. Lydia Brante. Mother. Button. 3 of 3.
And then a mother.
Robert Brante. Father. Button. 2 of 3.
Father.
Amalia. Stefan Brante. Jimothy Brante. Gloria. Jimothy. Gloria. Sister. Button. 3 of 3. Stefan Brante. Brother. Button. 1 of 3.
Stefan has a brother.
Jimothy Brante. Gloria. Lydia Brante. Robert Brante. Father. Button. 2 of 3. Robert Brante. Father. A nobleman of the mantle and a judge at the Anna Izada Prefecture. Following in the footsteps of his father Gregor, he earned a noble title and a position at the prefecture. He works tirelessly in his judicial service for the sake of his family. He took your lowborn mother Lydia as his second wife, thereby jeopardizing the family's noble future. 1 of 4. Nobleman of the mantle. 2 of 4. Relations 2. Sympathy. 3 of 4. Status none. 4 of 4. Relations 2. Sympathy. 3 of 4. No tooltip. Nobleman of the mantle. 2 of 4. No tooltip. A nobleman of the mantle and a judge at the Anna Izada Prefecture. Following in the footsteps of his father Gregor, he earned a noble title and a position at the Nobleman of the mantle. Nobleman of relation. Status none. 4. Family. Robert Brante. Father. Lydia Brante. Mother. Lydia Brante. Mother. A humble commoner from the outskirts of Anna Izada. Neither her lowly origins nor the fact that your grandfather directly forbade the marriage stopped your father from taking her into his home. She now manages the household and raises Robert's children. Your mother is devoted to her faith and insists that her children observe their lots. 1 of 4. Lydia Brante. A humble commoner from the outskirts of Anna Izada. Neither her lowly origins nor the fact that your grandfather directly forbade the marriage stopped your father from taking her into his home. She now manages the household and raises Robert's children. Your mother is devoted to her faith and insists that her children observe their lots. 1 of 4.
The grandfather.
Lowborn. 2 of 4. Relations 2. Sympathy. 3 of 4. Status none. 4 of 4. Family. Lydia Robert Amalia Elborn. Ex-wife. Button. Amalia Elborn. Ex-wife. Stefan's birth mother. She died while giving birth to him. She was a noblewoman of the sword and the sister of Augustin Elborn, a powerful family friend. The match between her and your father was your grandfather's doing. Amalia is said to have been a striking woman with a forceful personality who was proud of her noble origins. 1 of 4. Noblewoman of the sword. 2 of 4. Relations 0. Indifference. 3 of 4. Status true death. Your father's first wife passed away soon after giving birth to Stefan, never to be reborn. 4 of 4.
Oh, that's super sad. So Stefan is still the heir, even though he took a second wife that was of lower.
Relation 0. Status true death. Family. Amalia Elborn. Ex-wife. But Robert Brante. Lydia Brante. Gloria. Sister. Button. 3 of 3. Gloria. Sister. The illegitimate daughter of your mother Lydia. She has never met her real father. Her position in the family is precarious. Robert Brante has never acknowledged her as his own daughter. Your sister is a dreamer. She often has her head in the clouds and can act recklessly at times. 1 of 4. Lowborn. 2 of 4.
I already like her.
Relations 1. Indifference. 3 of 4. Status none. 4 of 4. Family. Jimothy Stefan Brante. Brother. Button. 1 of 3. Stefan Brante. Brother. Robert Brante's son from his first marriage and a noble by birth. From a young age he has been striving to be first in all things and demonstrate his superiority to the family. 1 of 4.
Yeah.
Nobleman of the mantle. 2 of 4.
Not gonna like
Relations
him.
1. Indifference. 3 of 4. Status none. 4 of 4. Family. Jimothy Brante. You. Button.
Okay.
2 of 3. HUD. Family. Button. Select personality. Button. Will unlock in Chapter 2 Adult Destiny. Button. House of Brante. Button. Settings. House Destiny. Will person family. Year 1100. Chapter I Childhood. Personal life. 1 of 5. Events in the fencing lesson. Beyond. No person. Determined perception. Personality. Willpower. Deaths. New section. Destiny screen. Personalities. House of Brante. Family screen is begin chapter.
Okay. Begin chapter.
Birth. At first, there was nothing. No time, no sensation, nothing but darkness and void. But then a will breathed life into nothingness. Matter and spirit were set in motion. History began its march.
This is how the birds and the bees, man.
It was your turn to enter this world.
I don't cry like that.
Your first memory, you are lying on your back, blinded by a bright white light. You are not alone. Above you tower the colossal figures of those who created you. You are a part of them, and they are a part of you. Between you and them is an inexplicable connection, a strong, unbreakable link. They will always watch over you, guard you, and protect you.
I wonder if that's, so, like, they were talking about the twin, divine, whatever. I wonder if that's what this is referring to, or, like, I mean, obviously it's intending it for it to be, like, the mother and father, but could it be the divine? You never know.
It hurts to breathe. You let out the pain in the form of a desperate scream. Your creators extend their hands toward you. There are two of them, the ones who made your form from their own selves and brought you into this world. They are united, yet as they lean closer, you begin to see how different they are. You can already feel their differences within you, struggling against each other.
Yeah, that's not how babies work.
The first figure is soft and emphatic, wise, and merciful. The love that emanates from it wraps you head to toe like an invisible blanket. The warmth from it is never ending. The second figure is strong and powerful, commanding, and noble. It is harsh but fair, a beacon of guidance, a force of protection, and merciless punishment for every misdeed.
Dude, I'm just a baby, dude.
Yet there is also a third figure. It is like a shadow barely seen behind them, yet already pulsing with an unbreakable will to live. It is the very will to live that is now growing ever stronger within you. A soft open palm, a strong closed fist, a lingering, distant shadow. You struggle to loosen the swaddling clothes wrapped around you and extend a tiny hand into the world. Reach out to the palm. Reach out to the fist. You place a tiny hand on the second figure's closed fist, button, 2 of 3. Smile at the shadow. You smile at the figure standing behind them, button, 3 of 3. Reach out to the palm. You grasp the first of the figures by the finger, button, 1 of 3. Reach out to the fist. You smile at the shadow. You smile at the figure standing behind them, button, 3 of 3.
I think this is supposed to be like, you pick one or like one left or right, and then there's middle, and...
Smile at the shadow.
I'm gonna do
you smile
the
at the figure standing behind them, button, 3 of 3.
I like the shadow.
Your first smile appears on your face, awkward yet genuine. Your mother and father exchange looks and start talking. You know no words yet, so all you hear is a sequence of booming sounds. But the stranger behind them has no need for words. The stranger's look is all it takes for you to feel the will to live and act that now burns within you.
Oh, maybe that's the grandfather. Damn it.
The shadow brings a finger to its lips, as if to say, there, baby, don't cry. This is our secret now. And then the shadow melts into the light. Willpower 10, full of power. Willpower 10, the shadow brings willpower 10, full of power. Continue, button.
Alright.
Birth. Year 1118. Your life in this world begins. How will you live it? Continue, button. Year 1118. Birth. Year continue, button.
Okay, let's go.
Birth. The shadow brings a finger to its lips, as if to say, there, baby, don't cry. This is our secret now. And then the shadow melts into the light. Year 1119. Childhood. 1 year. Hide and seek. As the days go by, you learn to tell your parents apart. You recognize father by his heavy breath and strong, cold hands. He visits you rarely. Hide and seek. As the days go by, you learn to tell your parents apart. You recognize father by his heavy breath and strong, cold hands. He visits you rarely.
Strong, cold hands. That's... odd.
Robert Brante. Hello there, little Jimothy Brante.
Little Jimothy. I love that.
Mother's tender voice, however, follows you day and night. Lydia Brante, you're growing so quickly, my child. There are 2 more children in the family named Stefan and Gloria. Gloria sings songs to you. She often dresses you in tight clothing and gently holds your hands as you learn to take your first steps. Stefan likes to sweep you up and pinch you and toss you into the air.
I wish I knew how old they were. I don't think it said.
Lydia Brante, oh, look. This is your brother and sister. Stefan Brante, yeah, you're my little brother. We're gonna play together. But I'll always be in charge cause you were born a commoner.
Oh my god. That's so bad. Oh shit. Alright.
Gloria, be quiet, you. He doesn't understand yet. Come on, baby Jimothy, let's go play in the yard.
But I do understand. I do.
It is hot outside. You grip your brother's hand with one hand and your sister's with another as they help you walk down the giant stone stairs. Then you sit on the ground and start exploring the sparse blades of grass with your fingers. It tickles. In the sky far above and away from you is a gigantic pillar, a perfectly straight stick made of light. It is so bright, it hurts to look at it.
Wait, what?
Gloria, it is hot outside. You grip your brother's hand with one hand and your sister's with another as they help you walk down the giant stone stairs. Then you sit on the ground and start exploring the sparse blades of grass with your fingers. It tickles. In the sky far above and away from you is a gigantic pillar, a perfectly straight stick made of light. It is so bright, it hurts to look at it.
A perfectly straight stick made of light. What is that? Like across the horizon? Unless it's like looking at the stick from below, but then you just call that a circle. Or whatever. I don't know.
Stefan Brante, why are you staring at the shining pillar? It's not going anywhere, you know.
The shining pillar.
Stefan Brante, hey. I want to play hide and seek.
I guess it is a pillar. Weird.
Gloria, he's just a little baby. How's he gonna play? Steph and Brante, then you hide him. And I'll try to find both of you.
You're gonna play hide the baby. Oh my god.
You have no idea what they are talking about, but you support them with happy cooing. This is strange, but so exciting. Stefan and Gloria glance at each other. Then your brother walks to a big tree, closes his eyes, and starts shouting something. Gloria takes your hand and walks you through the yard. Your sister takes you behind some thick bushes by a tall wall. The light from that light stick on the horizon barely reaches here. You can't see home from this place. The ground is crawling with tiny black bugs. Gloria sits you down on the ground and puts a finger to her mouth for some reason. And then she's gone.
Dude, it's so bad.
You can no longer hear Stefan's voice. Gloria is nowhere to be seen. You feel colder. The bugs are no fun to play with. You've been sitting here for a long time, completely alone. Nobody checks on you. Did they forget about you? Did they abandon you?
I don't think Gloria would abandon.
Cry loudly. You start crying, hoping to be found. Button, 1 of 3. Find your way home. You get up off the ground and start crawling through the bushes. Sit there and wait. You start playing with leaves and twigs and little bugs. Button, 3 of 3.
I don't think Gloria would abandon me. I think the other one would. Stefan.
Sit there and wait. You start playing with leaves and twigs and little bugs.
We'll
Button, 3 of 3.
Wait. I trust Gloria.
The bush is covered with leaves swaying in the wind. You brush through them with your fingers. The twigs and branches are stiff and will not bend. They are different from the blades of grass. Down on the ground you see a group of bugs carrying a little twig. You grab it from them. They're so funny. One of the bugs crawls on your finger and bites it, just enough to sting a little.
Owie.
You hear brisk steps, then the leaves and twigs rustling and parting. Your mother leans over you. You greet her with a happy face and show her the finger with the bug on it. Lydia Brante, so that's where they took you. Mother picks you up, puts you to her chest, and pats you on the head. Your brother and sister stand behind her, clearly feeling guilty. Gloria is in tears. Stefan keeps staring at his feet. You hug Mother tightly. She is here now. Perception 1, inattentive.
Inattentive. Alright. Oh wait, we got the perception because we were looking at the bugs. That's good. Alright, I like that.
Perception 1, continue, button. Year 1120, childhood, 2 years. The Great Descent. Another memory, you are still a little child. You can already talk and run around on your own. Today is out of the ordinary. Father is busy around the house, giving orders to the servants. Throughout the day the kitchen has been abuzz with work, and there are solemn, gloomy preparations and candles being lit. Even your older brother Stefan is quiet today. Mother takes your hand and brings you to your sister Gloria.
So I think Gloria just kind of forgot where she put me.
Another memory, you are still a little child, but you can already talk and run around on your own. Today is out of the ordinary. Father is busy around the house, giving orders to the servants. Throughout the day the kitchen has been abuzz with work, and there are solemn, gloomy preparations and candles being lit. Even your older brother Stefan is quiet today. Mother takes your hand and brings you to your sister Gloria.
Okay.
Lydia Brante, my son, today is the Great Descent. We honor the day when the twin gods descended to us. We must spend this day in reverence to the gods. You are too young to understand, so just do everything your sister says for now.
Twin gods.
Gloria takes you to the playroom. There are no toys there, no chairs. Even the carpet has been taken away. There is nothing there but a bare wooden floor. Gloria, today we're not allowed to go to any other rooms. And we'll be eating nothing but gruel and stale bread. On the day of the Great Descent, everyone must be where they belong. It is quiet, unusually so. Muffled voices from beyond the door are all you can hear. You are sitting on the cold floor, confused, with no idea what to do. Then you hear your sister's voice, a lonely sound in the empty room. It is a little song that Mother taught her. You hold your breath as you listen to it. Gloria, when the twins came down to earth, they brought lots for every birth. Let us count them. 1, 2, 3. The twins made them for you and me. Gloria, nobles rule and bravely fight. They protect us with their might. Priests work hard to understand, guide us by the twins' commands. Common people work and toil, always patient, never spoiled. Gloria, live your lot where you were born to the day when you pass on. Know your lot and know the prayer, for the twins see everywhere.
Know your lot.
Gloria, live your lot where you were born to the day when you pass on. Know your lot and know the prayer, for the twins see everywhere. Gloria, live your lot where you were born to the day when you pass on. Know your lot and know the prayer, for the twins see everywhere. Gloria, live your lot where you were born to the day when you pass on. Know your lot and know the prayer, for the twins see everywhere.
Okay. That's, like, seriously, like, cultish.
You are transfixed by the tune. Gloria notices your gaze, and a smile creeps across her face. Gloria, you like the rhyme, don't you, Jimothy? Do you know what it's all about? Gloria, look, there are 3 lots. They were brought to us by the twins when they descended to us from the shining pillar. Remember that pillar of light on the horizon? That's it. You can see the shining pillar anytime, from anywhere in the world.
The noble, the priest, and the commoners.
Gloria, if you follow your lot as you live, you'll reach the peak of the pillar. And if you don't, you'll get eternal torment at the foot.
Jeez. Oh wait, is the pillar like in the ground and extends upwards? Maybe that's probably what it is, not like floating in the sky or something.
Gloria, you and I are lowborn. Mom is a commoner too. So the lot for you and me is to suffer and be patient and work hard. Understand? The priests and the nobles have other lots. The nobles fight and rule over everybody. The priests, well, I'm not really sure what they do, but I guess they talk to the twins and then teach everybody.
Yeah, okay.
Gloria stares at you intently. Did you get it, silly? Then she shakes her head and keeps singing the song over and over again. Her voice transfixes you, drawing you in. The room starts to glow like the sky. From this light emerge two figures you have known ever since the moment of your birth. One of them embraces your sister's shoulder, the other stands guard behind her back. You watch this happening before your very eyes, unable to turn away. Gloria is swaying to the song, unaware of what is happening. She sings the final verses once more, know your lot and know the prayer. You feel compelled by this divine sight to express yourself somehow. You feel words condensing within you from the light. But what will these words be? Finish the song properly. You join your sister and finish the song the same way you heard it. Button 1 of 2. Sing the last line wrong. You shout words of your own instead of the last line of the song. Button 2 of 2.
Defiance, dude. Always defiance. You shout words of your
Gloria, know your lot and know the prayer. The lots are lies told everywhere.
The lies told everywhere. Oh God.
You shout these words, but you have no idea how they came to you. The shining pair standing behind her back turn to look at you. You can feel their gaze piercing you from top to bottom. When the moment passes, they melt into the dim light coming from the window. Now Gloria is staring at you. You see disappointment in her eyes.
What do we do now?
Gloria, Jimothy, that's not the way the song ends.
No.
Why did you ruin it? You shrug, quite pleased with your cleverness. Determination 1, spineless.
Okay.
Determinate continue, button. Year 1121, childhood, 3 years.
Dude, we're gonna lose all our lives within like the first 20 years of our life or something.
Year 1121, spring. The origin. You are starting to understand more and more of what the adults say. Your family is an unusual one. Your father is a nobleman, but not by birth. His is a title earned through great service. But your mother is a low-born woman, a commoner. Because of this, you were born a commoner, but father says you may yet come unto nobility.
So that's interesting, because they're trying to say, like, you live your lot, and blah blah blah, like, nobles are nobles, commoners are commoners, priests are priests, but, like, apparently it's not the case. Like, his father became a noble, so yeah, dude, lies. Get out of here.
You learn to read at an early age. Together with mother, you read and learn by heart the many poems about the divine twins, the twin gods who reside upon the shining pillar. Mother calls these poems prayers. Again and again you try to discern the shapes of the gods in the strip of holy light that shines in the sky all day and night, but the light is too blinding to gaze upon. The greatest joy of all is when the stairs are no longer an insurmountable obstacle. Now you can climb and even jump from step to step. Father urges you to be more careful and avoid climbing too high. But even though you keep falling, you never stop being curious about the world around you. Your older brother Stefan now spends less and less time playing with Gloria and you. Playing with commoners is beneath a nobleman to be, he says. So Gloria calls him names, and Stefan pulls her pigtails. One fine evening father gathers you all in the sitting room with an announcement. You will have another little brother or sister soon. Gloria asks him to bring home a little sister. Another brother would be too much. Stefan gets frustrated. There are too many little siblings getting in his way as it is. Soon you will be an older brother too, and it doesn't really matter who the youngest will be, a boy or a girl. You will love them the most.
Wow.
When father comes back from his trips he reads his adult books aloud for you. You find those stories of wars, generals, and rebellions quite enchanting. And father approves of your fascination.
Apparently being a noble or an heir to nobility is not enough for him. He wants to be the center of attention. Can't see, I didn't see that coming. Okay, so we have a curiosity or interest in
When father comes back from his trips he reads his adult books aloud for you. You find those stories of wars, generals, and rebellions quite enchanting. And father approves of your fascination.
Okay, adult books. Interesting.
Robert Brante, study hard, and maybe one day you'll become a noble of the mantle and earn your sword. But first you need to grow up. Growing up, the concept is as terrifying as it is alluring. Continue, button. The lot of suffering. You keep staring at the carpet under your feet. You are both ashamed and proud, and it feels odd. A scratch on your hand stings a little. Stefan is standing next to you, sniffling from pain. Your brother was training in the yard with a wooden sword. You wanted to play with him, but he ended up getting angry and throwing the sword at you. The stick hit you in the shoulder. You picked it up and hit him with it.
Oh, okay. Well, that...
You see mother's shoes walking to and fro on the carpet. You do not want to look up. You would rather not see her angry. She is not as gentle to you these days. Lydia Brante, why did you hurt Stefan, Jimothy? You stammer out an explanation. He hit you first. You just hit him back. Stefan Brante, how dare he pester me like that? When I grow up, I'm gonna hit you with a real sword.
And the inequality becomes apparent.
Mother shushes you both and speaks to you again. Her voice is stern, and yet you can still feel her concern for you. Lydia Brante, even if Stefan hits you, you cannot hit him back. You are my son, and I was born a commoner. Our lot is to suffer. But your brother was born from a noble father and a noble mother. His sacrament is coming soon, and then he'll rule over the likes of us. Lydia Brante, if you hurt a noble, you must be punished. That is your lot. And the sooner you learn it, the better off our entire family will be. Now Stefan looks at you in triumph. You look up at mother in fear, not sure what to do now. Accept your punishment. You accept your guilt and tell mother you are ready to be punished. Button 1 of 3. Deny your guilt. You continue to insist that you are not guilty and will not be punished, no matter what. Demand an explanation. You demand that mother explain why things are like this. Button 3 of 3. Deny your guilt. You continue to insist that you are not guilty and will not be punished, no matter what. Button 2 of 3. Accept your punishment. You accept your guilt and tell mother you are ready to be punished. Button 1 of 3.
I think we're going to
deny your guilt. You continue. Demand an explanation. You demand that mother explain why things are like this. Button 303.
Or demand an explanation. That's not gonna.
Deny your guilt.
Deny. Am I guilty? I mean, I am according to the law. So.
Demand an explanation. You demand that mother explain why things are like this. Button 303.
Yeah, I'll demand an explanation.
You start asking questions. Why were you born a commoner if your father is a noble? If you have your father's name, why can't you have his lot? And why can't you choose a lot for yourself if you don't like the one you have? Mother is stunned by all the questions you are peppering her with.
Yeah, get stunned. Stun locked.
Lydia Brante, don't you dare ask me about that, Jimothy. I'll violate my lot if I start explaining it all to you. I'm a commoner, not a priest.
What? Alright.
You are flogged in front of your entire family. The pain burns on your skin again and again. Tears keep rolling down your cheeks. It feels like the punishment will never end. It hurts to walk when you are finally let go. You slowly climb the stairs and walk to your room. You see a book on your bed, The Teachings of Azadius, Volume 2. Your tears have dried now. You begin to read, slowly making your way through the difficult words. Every death of the body bringeth the soul ever closer to the twin's judgment, and when the body dieth a true death, the soul soareth to the shining pillar. The twin gods do judge every soul, and their judgment is stern and unforgiving. He who followeth his lot in life from birth shall melt in bliss atop the peak of the shining pillar. The words confuse and elude you, instilling fear and awe. You will read this mysterious book again and again as you grow up. Perception 1, 2, curious. Perception 1, 2, curious. Continue, button.
Alright.
Mother mostly stays in her chambers now. With each passing day she grows heavier and her features get rounder. It gets difficult for her to walk, but she still smiles all the time. One day she takes your hands and puts them on her big belly, and you feel a movement deep inside her. You will have another brother or sister soon. Gloria takes you on walks to the yard now. You explore the yard together under the evening light of the pillar, and she sings you songs and tells you amazing stories.
I mean, there must have been the first nobles, the first priests, and the first commoners, right? Who determined that? I guess the pillars, maybe.
Gloria, hey, Jimothy, do you want to hear a rhyme? I wrote it myself. There's even a bit about you. But don't tell anyone, okay? Writing poems and songs is only for nobles. If Mommy hears about it, I'll get flogged. Remember how you got flogged for hitting Stefan?
Okay, I'll keep your secret.
Gloria, our judge is my second father. In the past I had another. Mother says the twins are great, says we should not fight our fate. Brother loves to jump around. Please don't fall down on the ground. See, I wrote a little rhyme, please don't tell them it is mine. But today your sister is nowhere to be seen. She promised to take you to the old pond and show you the red frogs that live there, but then she vanished. The servants join you in your search. Even Mother leaves her chambers when she hears the commotion. Finally you find Gloria in the far corner of the garden. She is holding a quill and sheets of paper covered in poetry.
The pillars see all, or whatever.
Mother becomes angry the moment she sees it. She looks through the poetry, and her face grows dark with rage. Gloria is standing before her, wringing her hands and looking for an opportunity to run, but there seems to be no escape. Lydia Brante, what is this nonsense? Gloria, we talked about this. You were told to take care of your little brother. You are absolutely not allowed to entertain yourself with this writing. Gloria, I can decide that for myself, Mom. Lydia Brante, no you cannot. It has already been decided by the gods. Gloria, and he's not a little brother anymore. He doesn't need a nanny. And I need some time alone to think for myself. I'm not hurting anyone. Lydia Brante, you are a commoner and a future wife. It's time you learned how to properly care for children. Had your disgraceful former father kept me in his house, you could have been born a noble, but that is not our fate, and you are absolutely forbidden from ever spoiling paper and wasting ink again.
Had your former disgraced father...
Gloria, Lydia Brante, you are a commoner and a future wife. It's time you learned how to properly care for children. Had your disgraceful former father kept me in his house, you could have been born a noble, but that is not our fate, and you are absolutely forbidden from ever spoiling paper and wasting ink again.
Okay. Interesting.
Mother grabs Gloria firmly by the hand and takes you both into the house. The scribbled sheets fly into the fireplace. Gloria sobs violently. You are a bystander to this scene, unsure of how to act. Complain about your sister. You offer to write rhymes with her. When nobody can hear you, you offer to write poems with Gloria, button 2 of 4. Comfort your sister. You comfort Gloria and say that mother is wrong, button 3 of 4. Leave the room. You retreat to your room without saying a word, button 4 of 4. Offer to write rhymes with her. When nobody can hear you, you offer to write poems with Gloria, button 2 of 4. Mother leaves. The last of your sister's poetry burns away in the fireplace. You hug your sister and whisper to her. Let's go to the library, you say. The two of you can hide under the table and write something together. Gloria shakes her head violently. Mother said no, and there is no way she would ever defy her. You reassure her that it will be your secret. You pull Gloria to the library. She fights you, but you refuse to relent. You carefully peek inside. Your sister takes a small book from one of the shelves, and you read it together under the table. It's a book of poetry about eternal love. Gloria clearly adores it. You decide to write a poem of your own. She recites a line in an ecstatic voice, and you repeat it after her and offer a rhyme of your own. She nods happily. Perception 1, 3, curious. You do this until the day ends. You have written a poem of your own and learned it by heart, but not a single line of it has been committed to paper, which means that you stayed true to your mother's rule.
Boom. Get writ.
Perception 1, continue. Year 1122, childhood, 4 years. The newborns cry. Year 1122, winter. The coming sacrament. Mother is in her armchair, knitting woolen jackets, pants, and socks for the little one. The baby will need to be kept warm, she says. Father spends less time at home now. Mother says he's very busy with his important job. He is a judge, after all. One day you decide to ask Mother about Stefan and Gloria. How come they're brother and sister to you, but not siblings to each other?
Yeah, that's weird, right?
Lydia Brante, well, my dear, I didn't give birth to Stefan, you see. He's the son of another mother, and Gloria is the daughter of another father. Come now, don't knit your brow like that. You'll understand when you're older. How is that even possible? You're all family, are you not? Several days later, Mother calls Stefan and Gloria to the sitting room. You sneak in after them. At first, Mother gets angry and asks you to leave, but then she relents. You are told to sit still, be quiet, and remember every word you hear. Lydia Brante, when you enter the temple, bow to the twins first to the elder on the right, and then to the younger on the left. Stefan, you're a nobleman to be, so walk along the side paved with marble, where the benches are. Gloria, you walk along the sharp side. Lydia Brante, when you enter the temple, bow to the twins first to the elder on the right, and then to the younger on the left. Stefan, you're a nobleman to be, so Lydia Brante, when you enter the temple, bow to the twins first to the elder on the right, and then to the younger on the left. Stefan, you're a nobleman to be, so walk along the side paved with marble, where the benches are. Gloria, you walk along the sharp side.
Nobles walk on the marble, and commoners walk on the sharp. Marble for noble, because I bet this is gonna come up later on. So you bow to the elder and then to the younger.
Several days later, Mother calls Stefan and Lydia Brante, when you enter the temple, bow to the Lydia Brante, when you're there, you must get down on your knees, each on your own side. Stefan, kiss the sword. Gloria, my daughter, they will strike you with the lash. Don't be afraid of it. Resign yourself to the suffering it brings. It is the blessing of your lot.
Strike with the lash, kiss the sword. Okay.
Gloria doesn't like the idea of the lash. There's a tense feeling in your chest as well. You were told to remember this. Will the lash strike you too one day? On the next day, they take your brother and sister to the temple. You run towards them when they finally come back. The back of Gloria's dress is soaked with blood. She's hunched a bit, sobbing quietly. Stefan is putting on airs, acting prouder than ever. Nothing else looks different about them. It's like all is the same and yet everything has changed. Each of them has accepted their lot. Continue, button. Year 1122, winter. The coming sacrament. Year 1122, winter. The coming sacrament.
Like
Stefan Brante, relations -1, 0, indifference. Stefan Brante. Year 1122, winter. The coming sacrament. Stefan Brante. Relations -1.
I don't really care about that one.
0, indifference. Continue, button. 0, relations -1. 0, continue, button.
I don't like Stefan anyways. I think the 0 is for Gloria, maybe?
0, continue. Year 1122, winter. The coming sacrament. Unity -1, 6, disagreements.
We're not unified.
Unity -1, 6, disagreements. Continue, button.
Dysfunctional family.
Unavailable. The newborn's cry. Brother and sister's sacrament. Year 1122. Your siblings Stefan and Gloria took their first sacrament at the temple. Continue, button. Unavailable. The newborn's cry. You eye the little bundle in your father's arms with curiosity. Behind the many layers of swaddling clothes is your newborn baby brother. Mother is glowing and smiling with joy. Stefan and Gloria are also here, all excited. You promise yourself you are going to be the best big brother in the world. You'll never hit him. Oh no, the two of you will play together, and tease Stefan together, and help Mother together, and go on so many adventures together. It feels so strange to be an older brother. Just the other day you were the youngest in the family, but everything is different now.
It's like, Tommy and Dill.
Your parents name your little brother Nathan, and Mother spends day and night by his side. And Nathan cries all the time, day and night. Mother barely gets any sleep. She is so worn out, she starts forgetting things. Like today, for instance, she forgot her knitting in the armchair in the sitting room. You'd better bring it back to her as soon as possible.
What would happen if we named ourselves Nathan at the beginning of the game? And there's 2 Nathans.
You run to Mother's bedroom, you miss her smile so much. You walk in without saying hello and give her the knitting, but instead of gratitude, you get an ice cold, exhausted stare. Nathan is also there, screaming all the time.
Yeah, she's not happy either.
Lydia Brante, go away. Jimothy, you're bothering me. She spits these words out through her teeth. You look at the bawling newborn. She can't even get a minute of respite. Lydia Brante, enough already. When are you going to stop? I just want some peace and quiet. Mother leaps across the room and starts shaking Nathan with malice in her eyes.
Oh my god!
His cries get even louder. She looks so tired from his never-ending screams. She seems to be within an inch of smashing him against the wall. Somebody has to do something. You are scared of your mother right now, but you fear for Nathan's life much more. Call Father for help.
I mean, he does have 4 lives, so, you know.
Call Father for help. You run to Father's study as fast as you can ask him to calm her down. Button 1 of 4. Redirect her anger to yourself. You try your best to bring her back to her senses. Button 2 of 4. Snatch Nathan from Mother. You take Nathan from Mother and run away. Button 3 of 4. Hug Mother. You run up to Mother to calm her down. Button unavailable. Requires Lydia Brante gratitude. 4 of 4.
Lydia Brante gratitude, huh?
Snatch Nathan from redirect. Call. Mother leaps across the room and starts. Lydia Brante. Mother leaps. Call Father for help. You run to Father's study as fast as you can and ask him to calm her down. Button 1 of 4.
That just get the mom in trouble.
Redirect her anger to yourself.
Yeah,
you try your best to bring her back to her senses. Button 2 of 4.
We'll piss her off.
Mother keeps shaking Nathan violently, and you cannot stay away any longer. He is no longer bawling. He is shrieking. Lydia Brante, just leave me alone. But then out comes your voice, so loud it drowns out their cries. No, it's not Nathan's fault, Mother. You're just tired. Please don't do anything to my little brother. If you have to punish somebody, punish me instead. He's too young. He won't understand. Your mother freezes and looks at you, her eyes 2 narrow slits. Her stare is cold and full of pure wrath, so pure you cannot help but recoil in fear. Lydia Brante, are you trying to teach me how to take care of a child? Are you giving me lessons on common and newborn baby? You're insolent, insipid, nagging, know-it-all. It's time you learned your place.
Yeah. Put me in my place. Mother.
She puts Nathan on the bed sheets, then moves toward you. You step back, but a closed door blocks your way. She slaps you across the face. Your ears ring from the heavy blow, and your cheek burns from her wrath. You wince and close your eyes, expecting a second slap. But nothing comes, nothing but Mother's heavy breath and Nathan's shrill cries. Then there is a knock at the door. You step aside. Father walks in. He looks at you clutching a reddened cheek, at the bawling baby, at Mother, her eyes red with rage and tears, her breath heavy and ragged. Robert Brante, go to your room, son. I'll join you soon. You do as you're told. Back in your room, you press your aching cheek against the cold window, hurt and dazed by what just happened. Soon enough, Nathan stops crying. You hear Father's heavy footsteps in the hallway. He comes into your room and sits on the bed next to you. Robert Brante, son, please do not be angry with your mother. The twins know she wishes nobody any harm. This is a difficult time for her, but we will make it through it as a family. You stepped up to protect your brother. You acted like a little nobleman today. I'm proud of you. Your mother and Nathan are resting now. How bad does it hurt? Determination 1, 2, active. You shake your head, not bad, but your hand still aches to clutch the cheek. Father embraces you with a sorrowful smile and gingerly pats you on the head as you press your forehead into his housecoat. Things grow calm now. The trouble has passed, and you are quietly happy. Determination 1, 2, active. Continue.
Alright.
Nathan's birth. Year 1100. Your younger brother Nathan is born. Continue, button. Year 1122. Continue, button. The newborn's cry. You shake your head, not bad, but your hand still aches to clutch the cheek. Father embraces you with a sorrowful smile and gingerly pats you on the head as you press your forehead into his housecoat. Things grow calm now. Toy soldiers. You wake up to Father's touch on your shoulder. He is finally back home after a long trip. Robert Brante, Timothy, today is your special day, the day when you begin your studies. Now teachers will be coming to our home to teach you, and you must do everything they say. Be diligent in your studies, and you will grow closer to the nobleman's lot.
Do everything? Okay, so I just gotta not do everything they say. Because I don't want to be a nobleman, that's... Blech.
Robert Brante, and since you must remember this day, a present is in order. Lydia, get our little schoolboy dressed. I am taking him to the market district.
Okay, I'm gonna snack real quick on some seed. But I'll meet real quick.
Stefan wants to come with you too, but Father shushes him sternly. This is your day. Your elder brother is hurt to hear this, but stays quiet.
Interesting. Okay.
An open carriage takes the two of you through the dusty, noisy city streets, a pleasant wind tussling your hair. Your city is called Anna-Izada that you already know. It is one of the largest cities in the entire empire. There is a big shadow on the street. It comes from the white foliage of an enormous tree that spreads its branches all above the city.
That's cool.
Robert Brante, my son, did you know that the silver tree grew from the blood of our God's own disciples? It has been growing here for hundreds of years, right in our city. It cannot be damaged or burned. Not even the clergy know why.
The blood of our God's own disciples. The heck does that mean?
The carriage comes to a halt by a small shop next to a city square. You run there and freeze by the stalls in excitement. The shop is packed with dolls and figurines and toys. You've never seen so many at once before. Have you chosen your present yet? Father asks. You have. You want the Holy Order set, which includes several figurines of the Empire's greatest warriors of all time. You rattle off everything you know about the Holy Order. They were the ones who aided the Emperor's own forces in seizing the province of Magra and storming our city. That's how we joined the Empire. Father nods in approval. Robert Brante, very well. War isn't your lot for now, but maybe these toy soldiers will teach you to think like a general. We will lead them into battle and study military strategy. Go ahead, take your present. Having said this, Father turns away to examine the books. You run to the box of toy soldiers, delirious with excitement. But there is a fancy dressed boy in your way. He is about to take your warriors for himself. He elbows you aside and reaches for the box. Anger overcomes you, and you push him from behind. Your opponent falls to the floor.
I don't get to pick?
The rich boy screams so loudly everybody in the shop hears it. He hit me, he hit me. A tall tower of a man looms over you. This is the boy's father. But then you feel your own father's hands on your shoulders. Robert Brante, what happened? You press against Father, your mind more at ease now. He will protect you. Yes,
No.
You shoved the boy to the floor in front of everyone, but he tried to take your present for himself. Father turns you around to face him when he hears these words. Robert Brante, is this true, Timothy? Did you strike the son of a nobleman? Deny your guilt. You quite tell him the truth. You tell Father that you repaid the impudent boy in kind. Button 2 of 3. Admit your guilt. You step between the adults and say that it was all your fault. Button 3 of 3. Deny your guilt. You quietly say that it was an accident. Button 1 of 3. Tell him the truth. You tell Father that you repaid the impudent boy in kind. Button 2 of 3.
What? Tell him the truth?
Admit your guilt. Tell him the truth. Deny. Robert, you press against Father, your mind more at ease now. He will protect you. Yes, you shoved the boy to the floor in front of everyone, but he tried to take your present for himself. Father turns you around to face him when he hears these words.
Hold on. I gotta rewind.
Robert Brante, is this true? Jim, deny your guilt. Tell him the truth. Admit your guilt. Tell him the truth. Deny your guilt. Tell him the truth. Admit your guilt. Tell him the truth. Deny your Robert. You press against Father, your mind more at ease now. Robert Brante, what happened? The rich boy screams so loudly everybody in the shop hears it. Having said this, Father turns away to examine Robert Brante. Very well. War isn't your lot for now, but maybe these toy soldiers. Having said this, Father turns away to examine the books. You run to the box of toy soldiers, delirious with excitement. But there is a fancy dressed boy in your way. He is about to take your warriors for himself. He elbows you aside and reaches for the box. Anger overcomes you, and you push him from behind.
Elbow me
your opponent falls to the floor.
He does elbow me aside. Okay. Okay. What do I do here? Yeah, defiance.
Robert,
dude.
tell him. Admit your guilt. Tell him the truth. You tell Father that you repaid the impudent boy in kind. Button 2 of 3.
Yeah, I'll go with that one.
It isn't fair to blame you without letting you speak to. You didn't want to shove that stupid boy. He was the one who shoved you first. But the angry nobleman, the boy's father, will not let you finish. Nobody cares a whit for your so-called truth, little lowborn. The law is the law, and your punishment is due. Your father nods in agreement to these words, no matter how sad they may make him.
Yeah.
They lead you and the nobleman's son out of the shop. You are told to bow to him and show humility. A bad feeling sends a shiver down your spine. With a satisfied grin on his face, the boy swings his arm and slaps you on the cheek. He strikes you again and again. Robert Brante, enough. He got what he deserved. We're leaving, get out of our way.
Spoiled brat, dude.
Your head is swimming from the heavy blows. You return to your senses back in your bed, with servants treating your face. Father stays by your side all day. Determination 1, 3, active. The morning after you find a little box on your bed with the tin soldiers of the holy orders inside. You paid dearly for your stubbornness. Determination, continue, button.
Man, we got like only
determination
and perception stats. I don't know if that's good or bad.
The intrusion.
Oh boy.
Year 1124, summer. The family dinner. Today father ordered the dinner table to be brought out into the yard. For the first time in months, he's home, outside of the confines of his always locked study. He spent the entire day playing with Nathan and you, discussing various matters with Stefan, now an adolescent, and walking in the garden. And now a dinner under the open sky. Your entire family gathers together, with father at the head of the table, smiling. He asks each of you about your studies. Nathan climbs up on his knee and recites a counting rhyme in a funny, sing-song voice. Stefan mentions that his fencing teacher praised his accomplishments. He rises from the table together with father to show his skill in a practice duel. Next comes Gloria's turn. She stands on her chair and recites a lengthy prayer by heart. Mother showers your sister with praise. Father chuckles quietly, hiding a smile in his mustache. When your turn comes, you recite all the ranks in the legion, from common soldier to high commander. Stefan listens to you with a skeptical look on his face. Night slowly falls, but the servants ensure that the yard is well illuminated. You don't feel cold in the dusk tonight. It feels good yet so important. All of you are finally together, sitting at the same table, no fighting, just smiles. No arguing, just pleasant small talk. Then a servant approaches father with a letter in his hand. He reads it in the dim light, and each line gradually washes the smile off father's face until only a stone-cold mask remains. Mother looks at father with an unspoken question in her eyes.
He's gotta go to war.
Robert Brante, Gregor Brante is coming back to Anna Izada. Oh. He is the head of our family. My father.
Okay.
Continue, button. Robert Brante, Gregor Brante is coming. Continue. The intrusion. Grandfather's return.
Right, because he... right, because he appointed his wife, or his ex-wife, one who passed, from giving birth to Stefan, to Robert, and then Robert, after his wife died, married and impregnated Lydia, and yeah, so that's the sort of thing. Okay.
Year 1100, your grandfather, continue, button. The intrusion. Ever since the news of grandfather's impending arrival, there has not been a single day when the house has not been cleaned or decorated. Your parents anxiously make sure everything is in order. They tell you to wash your face and hands after walks and scold you for leaving books on the floor. They tell Gloria she will be flogged if she is ever seen hiding in the attic. They make Stefan stay in his room. Even baby Nathan gets in trouble. Everyone is on edge. The intrusion. Ever since the news of grandfather's impending arrival, there has not been a single day when the house has not been cleaned or decorated. Your parents anxiously make sure everything is in order. They tell you to wash your face and hands after walks and scold you for leaving books on the floor. They tell Gloria she will be flogged if she is ever seen hiding in the attic. They make Stefan stay in his room. Even baby Nathan gets in trouble. Everyone is on edge.
Okay, so I just gotta be like, oh, we're a perfect family. Okay.
Then one day grandfather arrives. It is a grim day, so hot your neck is sticky with sweat. Father, mother, Stefan, Gloria, you, and Nathan, the entire Brante family stands on the porch in front of the house. The house servants lined up behind you. The carriage arrives, and out steps a tall, gaunt old man with a heavy walking stick and a heavier gaze. You cringe instinctively. Robert Brante, good health to you, father. Children, greet your grandfather as you have been taught. Gregor Brante, still trying to look like a real nobleman, are you? You can't fool me, Robert. I was the first of the Brante family to be ennobled by the mantle, and I am the only one who remembers how to bear this burden properly. Robert Brante, I live honorably by my lot. Gregor Brante, your marriage to that lowborn wench cut us off from ever becoming nobles of the sword. My progeny could have been born bearing noble blood. Robert Brante, father, I beg you, this is not the place.
I mean, Stefan, whatever, is apparently noble, so why are you so pissed?
Grandfather eyes him with scorn and walks into the house, the entire family following close behind him.
Now you got two branches, brother.
Gregor Brante, I have been away far too long. The entire house is a mess. This is an insult. How can you live in such a pigsty, Robert? The servants have grown far too lazy, all thanks to your commoner of a wife. I warned you, did I not? And yet you did as you saw fit. And the children, what do they know of tradition or honor? Robert Brante, they are being raised in a virtuous family, father. Gregor Brante, and now you are speaking like a lowborn who's content to live in humility. Twins willing, now that I am here, this will not happen again. Gregor Brante, I am taking your oldest son to the capital. I see you cannot provide Stefan with a proper education, so I will correct your mistake.
Yeah, get him out of here, dude. I don't want to talk to him.
Your brother's fate has been decided just like that. Father does not object. He orders the servants to prepare Stefan for the journey. Stefan freezes in place, glancing at grandfather and father again and again. The latter puts a hand on his shoulder reassuringly. Grandfather's lips are a tight line, white with contempt. The house is examined, room after room. Everything grandfather sees is showered with scorn. He scoffs at a crease on a blanket in Nathan's crib in mother's bedroom. He mocks Gloria's knitting in her room. The door to your room is next. Gregor Brante, what is this? Robert. Tin soldiers in your younger son's room. He was born a commoner, I won't have him daydreaming of battle. Grandfather seizes the box containing the tin warriors of the Holy Order. Your father stays silent. Anger and fear boil within you. This is your big present from the first day of your studies. It means so much to you. But what if he's right? What if you need to prove your right to command the toy soldiers first? Grandfather shakes his head in disapproval and shoves the toy box into the roaring fireplace. If you wait too long, they will melt in the flames. Watch them melt helplessly. Grandfather is right. These toys are nothing but a distraction from your studies. Button. Unavailable.
Yeah,
requires perception at least 4. 1 of 4.
What? I had to how was I supposed to get more perception?
Rescue your tin warriors. You rescue the precious present from the fire. No matter how much your hands hurt. Button. Unavailable. Requires determination at least 4. 2 of 4.
What? I thought I was maxed out on determination, guys.
Burst into tears. You start crying, overwhelmed by the horrible sight. Button.
I'm gonna have to burst into tears.
Strike grandfather. Driven by anger and injustice, you kick grandfather in the leg. Button. 4 of 4.
Oh, shit. We gotta do it. I mean, there's no other way. There's no other way. Oh my gosh.
First, strike grandfather. Driven by anger and injustice, you kick grandfather in the leg. Button. 4 of 4.
Oh man. Alright, yeah, so do we lash out or do we...
Burst into tears. You start crying, overwhelmed by the horrible sight. Button. 3 of 4.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Here we go. I'll cry. I'll cry. Everybody cries, right? Don't mean no money.
You watch your beloved present, the token of father's love and care, burn before your very eyes. The tin melts. The unpleasant smell of burning pain fills the air. For a moment, you cannot breathe, and you see no reason to maintain your composure. The tears start flowing, burning your cheeks and staining your shirt. You hide your face in your hands. And then you hear grandfather's voice, dripping with disdain. Gregor Brante, relations -1, -2, distaste. Gregor Brante, so the boy is a weakling, just like his mother.
No, dude, I just don't want to kick you in the leg. It might shot or something.
Gregor, relations -2, continue, button. Willpower -5, 5, ready for action.
No.
Willpower, continue.
Alright, well...
Year 1124, fall. The master of the house. Soon, grandfather leaves. Your elder brother Stefan goes with him. From that day on, father's hired teachers tend to you alone. They bore you with monotonous lectures on writing, counting, and the way of life in the blessed Arnian Empire. You often distract yourself from their instruction by playing with your younger brother Nathan. Your home grows quiet without your elder brother, too quiet. Weeks later, your family receives a letter from Stefan. Grandfather has sent him to a boarding school for nobles, and he is now studying hard in preparation for his service as a nobleman. Stefan Brante, the rules here are way too strict, you can't even sneeze without the teacher's permission. But I've been studying with my peers. We're learning how to live as nobles in a noble society. We're also learning the art of swordplay. That's my favorite part. With Stefan now at the boarding school, grandfather arrives once more, this time to live in your home. The only good thing is that he often has urgent business in Eterna, the capital of the empire, and has to travel there. One day you ask mother where he lived before. In Eterna, she says, but now his place is here. Each time grandfather returns, he gives the servants new orders. Your home is now always busy with repairs. The servants are redecorating grandfather's chambers, including his library and sitting room. Sometimes father tries to gently talk him out of this. Why subject the house to constant reconstruction? Grandfather's answer is always the same. Gregor Brante, this home is mine, and I will live here as befits a man of the nobility. Continue. An illustrious guest. Some days grandfather stays home, and on those days you try your best to stay out of his sight. But there is no way you can avoid family breakfast. The food is there, but you cannot bring yourself to eat it. Mother's eyes are red and swollen, she has been crying all night again. Grandfather sits at the head of the table, where nobody used to sit before.
People, dude, I swear, like especially in this kind of society where, like, there's classes and nobility, like, even in the nobles, like, there's probably levels of nobility, like, lower nobles, upper nobles, whatever. But, like, they're never happy. Obviously, that's why he's like, oh, this isn't to standard. I need this replaced. I need this repaired. This is substandard. I'm a noble. Like, but never happy, dude. Just be happy. It's not hard.
Gregor Brante, Robert, it is high time your youngest sons underwent their sacraments. Lydia Brante, Sir Brante, please, let them lie free of the lot for a while longer. They are but... Gregor Brante, shut your mouth. Robert, that wife of yours is impertinent enough to interrupt me. If this ever happens again, she'll be eating her gruel with the servants in the kitchen where she belongs. It is time you considered a real marriage. Robert won to a woman of the proper station. Gloria drops her fork. Grandfather shoots her a scathing look. A tear rolls down mother's cheek. Father does not look away from the plate, his hands clenched into fists. Gregor Brante, Baroness Eladar is one such woman. She is a comely widow and a fine match. She is suing for her inheritance right now and could use proper support in a husband. You can keep your lowborn Lydia around if you like. Servant, mistress, I don't care. Robert Brante, I will not do that, father.
Alright, I kind of like Robert. He's chill. He's alright.
Gregor Brante, I am the head of this family, and the family's standing took a severe blow after you married the commoner. It is unthinkable how could you give up the memory of the beautiful Amaliel born for this lowly woman and that bastard child of hers. But now you have a chance to set things right. Don't disappoint me. Father nods curtly, trying not to look in mother's direction. Robert Brante, father, I wish to see Stefan. Gregor Brante, if I find your conduct in the Baroness's presence satisfactory enough, then you may see him. She is coming for a visit tomorrow. Be prepared.
Dude, this guy needs to, like, not be around.
Grandfather wipes his mouth with his napkin, throws it onto his plate, and leaves. Mother's lips move silently. Nobody says a word. Then father stands up and orders you and the other children back to your rooms. He needs to speak to mother in private.
Wait, what?
Grandfather wipes his mouth with his napkin, throws it onto his plate, and leaves. Mother's lips move silently. Nobody says a word. Then father stands up and orders you and the other children back to your rooms. He needs to speak to mother in private.
I thought the grandfather had to talk to the mother. I'm like, dude, that's sketchy.
Father comes to your room before bedtime. He sits on the edge of the bed and adjusts a crease on the woolen blanket. He distanced himself from you after Stefan's departure, so you are not used to such attention from him. In the candlelight you can see his face in the dark. There is a sour expression on it. Robert Brante, my son, Baroness Emma Elladar will be visiting us tomorrow. Please be polite and treat her with respect. Nathan will do as you do. I want this dinner to be as immaculate as possible. Don't let me down. On the next day, mother starts dressing you and Nathan for the coming dinner. You see red all around her eyes. She has been crying, and for a long time. It hurts just to look at her. Nathan starts whining quietly. You and Nathan are dressed in new doublets, your tousled hair brushed into shape. Gloria is told to stay in her room. Father appears wearing his best suit. Mother is in a humble brown dress, looking pale. Grandfather has an uncharacteristically contented look about him. You hear the sound of wheels and hooves against the cobbles in the yard. Then a pair of dainty heels come clacking. The antechamber is completely quiet and still, fearing grandfather's observant eye. The door opens. You see your guest, a beautiful, dark-haired woman in a dress of elegant deep blue. Father takes the hand of Lady Elladar and kisses it, showering her in compliments. Grandfather's face is beaming in her presence. No one even bothers to introduce mother. Gregor Brante, Baroness, allow me to introduce you Robert's sons, Timothy and Nathan Brante. Frankly, it's his eldest, Stefan, who deserves the most attention, but currently he is studying in Eterna with other young noblemen like himself. It is my hope that his younger sons will also make me proud one day. Grandfather eyes you with a probing look. How will you act in front of the Baroness? Will you accept her here next to your mother, your father's rightful wife? Greet the Baroness politely. You approach Baroness Elladar and kiss her hand, following father's example, button, 1 of 4. Walk away with mother. You take mother's arm and leave the hall by her side, button, 2 of 4. Maintain your composure. You greet Lady Elladar with restraint and avoid getting too involved in the event, button, 3 of 4. Demand that mother be introduced. You demand that father introduces mother as, maintain your composure. You greet Lady Elladar with restraint and avoid getting too involved in the event, button, 3 of 4.
No, I don't think I will introduce her because
demand that mother be introduced. You demand
that's
that
just going to make her more embarrassed and it'll cause more problems.
Maintain your composure. You greet Lady Elladar with restraint and avoid getting too involved in the event, button, 3 of 4. You mutter a proper greeting to Lady Elladar and bow your head. Out of the corner of your eye you see mother walking upstairs to her room. You, on the other hand, follow father and grandfather obediently into the sitting room.
Yeah.
Grandfather and Baroness Elladar engage in small talk over dinner. They discuss her inheritance litigation, and he advises her like the judge he is. Father is mostly silent, only getting in a word or two. The morning after, father leaves for Eterna with grandfather to visit Stefan. He returns from the capital in a quiet rage. You overhear your parents talking. Apparently grandfather has already poisoned Stefan's mind against him, and he greeted father with cold hostility. The name of Baroness Elladar is never mentioned in the house again. Willpower -5, 0, ready for action.
Wait, what?
The morning willpower -5, 0, willpower -5, 0, the morning after, father leaves for Eterna with grandfather to visit Stefan. He returns from the capital in a quiet rage. You overhear your parents talking. Apparently grandfather has already poisoned Stefan's mind against him, and he greeted father with cold hostility. The name of Baroness Elladar is never mentioned in the house again.
Oh, okay. Just because, like,
willpower -5, 0, ready for action.
That costs me willpower?
Continue, button.
I guess so.
Year 1125, childhood, 7 years. The kaleidoscope. Father now checks on your studies often and nitpicks you for sitting or eating or speaking in an incorrect fashion. Once he becomes so annoyed, he says that he wishes Stefan had been the one to stay home instead of you. You never expected to hear these words from your father, of all people. Grandfather's trip to the capital took longer than expected. It feels lighter around the house without his presence. You allow yourself a little change of scenery, instead of your room. You now busy yourself with reading and calculations in the sitting room across from the open door to the yard. Gloria has joined you today. She has already helped you progress through several complex passages in the book. Right now she seems preoccupied with a strange tube. Aren't you hurt by the way grandfather treats you, you ask? Gloria just shrugs. Gloria, grandfather always says they should get rid of me. I'm used to it now. He hurts you a lot worse because you are closer to him. I just have to stay out of his way, that's it. She shows you the strange tube she has been holding all day. Gloria, look, it's a kaleidoscope. I got it as a gift. Want to see inside? Excited by the idea, you close the book and peer into the tiny hole on one end of the tube. Your eye sees a multitude of intricate patterns. Each turn of the tube reveals a new web of interwoven colors. They mesmerize you.
Where'd she get that at, I wonder?
The kaleidoscope turns the fire burning in the fireplace into a cavalry made of flames. You are riding at the front of the fiery horsemen, ready to face the enemy. Grandfather's face emerges from the intersecting lines, and you swing the kaleidoscope like a sword, cutting it in half. Now you look at the blue sky through the window. The patterns are unending, secretive, and calm and peaceful, just like father's smile before grandfather's invasion. The deep blue gives way to a scattering of gold radiating gentle warmth, like mother's arms. This fleeting beauty too soon gives way to a hypnotic new pattern. Again and again you see your family in these interconnecting figures as they come together and break apart. And in the middle of this golden glow you see Gloria's green eyes, gazing at you observantly. Your sister left you long ago. The books are abandoned, and time slips away unchecked. But you are still busy peering into the kaleidoscope. Order emerges from the chaos before your eyes again and again, but you cannot preserve it, no matter how you try. You are caught in an inner conflict. There is so much that can be done with this kaleidoscope. Should you take it apart? Or ask Gloria how it works? Or keep enjoying the patterns it shows you? But you still have lessons to do today. Take the kaleidoscope apart. You start taking the toy apart to learn the secrets of the never-ending patterns. Button,
no,
1 of 3.
I'm not gonna take it apart, because it's her...
Keep looking through the kaleidoscope. You keep playing with the kaleidoscope as visions of warriors bathed in glory reveal themselves before you. Button, 2 of 3. Return to your studies. You choose to finish your studies first and share the discoveries with Gloria later. Button, 3 of 3.
We'll do that one. Return to studies.
You put the kaleidoscope away and return to studying the book. There is so much you have to discuss with Gloria. You cannot help but wonder, what things did she see there? But first, your lessons. When Father walks in, he sees you hard at work over the book. He chuckles in approval, then spots the kaleidoscope on the table next to you. He puts the toy to his eye, then freezes still for a moment. It takes him an effort to put it back down. Then he praises you for being diligent and leaves.
The way that he take it? Oh god.
When today's section of the book is finished, you take the toy upstairs to your sister's room and tell her what you saw in it. Gloria smiles, knowing what you felt. Gloria, I once saw a ballroom full of dancers. I watched it for an entire hour, my hands even got sore. You spend a long time with your sister discussing the kaleidoscopic figures, and you feel a strong connection to her. The toy has brought you closer together, made you interconnected just like the lines and figures in its colorful eye. Determination 1, 4, resolute. Willpower -5, exhausted.
No.
Determination 1, 4, resolute. Willpower -5, continue, button.
Alright.
Father's sword.
Dun, dun. Alright. That doesn't sound good.
This event is a consequence of your previous actions.
Oh no.
Conditions met. Determination at least 4. Continue, button.
Oh no.
Conditions met. This event is a consequence of your previous act. Continue, button. Father's sword. When father is not working long hours, you often see him spending long stretches of time in the backyard, practicing his fencing. You are allowed to watch, but that is it. You are forbidden from touching the sword, let alone actually learning how to fight with it. It is a new day today, and father has been busy in his study since early morning. Mother took Gloria and Nathan to the shops. Your studies are done for today. The house is empty. You spot father's sword hanging by the yard door. He must have left it there by accident after a training session. You deliberate at first, then grab the sword with resolve and run outside. At last you have a chance to see it up close. It is a small sword used for dueling, heavy and devoid of any ornamentation. You recall that it was made specifically for him. The weapon is difficult to handle. Its heft makes the palm of your hand shake. As you get used to it, you try your best to imitate father's feints. Your technique leaves much to be desired, but at least it's something. You imagine yourself fighting for the family's honor as the thin blade slices through the air. But you swing too far back, the blade nicks your shoulder and cuts through your shirt, staining the fabric crimson. The sword falls to the ground with a dull clang. You try to apply pressure to the wound to make it stop bleeding, but all you do is make the blood flow faster.
First death.
Robert, Brante, Timothy, what are you doing here? The familiar voice hurts you more than the cut of the sword. Father walks up to you briskly. His rugged arms rip off a length of cloth and bandage your shoulder. He squats by your side and pulls you into an awkward embrace. Robert, Brante, my son, why did you have to take the sword? You know you're not supposed to hold it. This is no toy, it is a weapon that can take lives. I know how you feel. I used to yearn for my father's dueling sword back when I was a lad. One day you might have a chance to earn the right to carry a weapon, but first you must have patience and study and become a noble. When that day comes, I will be proud to teach you myself. You rarely spend time with father without someone else around. There is paternal love in his voice, so much that even the cut on your shoulder barely hurts now. You would be glad to be convinced by what he says. But how can you forget your dream? How can you abandon it just to earn father's approval? Is it right for him to ask so much of you?
Whatever, dude. I'm not gonna...
Agree with father. You promise never to touch his sword again. Button 1 of 2. Ask father to teach you the basics. You muster all your courage and beg father to teach you how to hold the sword. Button 2 of 2. Agree with father. You promise...
We're gonna, like, is it gonna cost Will
and slowly
too?
and solemnly swear that you will never touch a sword again until you earn a nobleman's title. This promise is a difficult one for you to make. No more secret fights with an imaginary blade. No more battles with sticks. If you give your word, you must keep it. Father smiles at you warmly.
Yeah, that probably costs Will.
Robert, Brante, it is one thing to make a promise, and another thing to keep it. But I know you can do it, my son. You are on your way to becoming a man of your word. Let's go back inside now. He picks up the sword and leads you back into the house. You wash the blood from the cut and agree to keep this a secret from everybody. Then father asks you to come into his study with him. He tells you stories of his studies in the capital. He tells you about studying for the judgeship and the trials he had to face to be ennobled by the mantle. Father brings several toy soldiers from the house. He uses them to reenact the famous Battle of the Green River. The floor of the study becomes a battlefield, and the books from his table turn into riverside hills. You try your best to remember his every word. Robert, Brante, Relations 1, 3, Sympathy. Robert, Brante, Relations 1, 3, Continue. Willpower 5, 0, ready for action.
Hey, I got 5 willpower. I don't understand how that gave me willpower when I... Maybe because I would have taken... I mustered up courage to do it.
Grandfather's visits are no longer a cause for fear and panic in the house. He has become something you are used to, something nagging, yet not unordinary like a splinter or a stain on your trousers. The tension still remains, however. Sir Gregor's disdain for everyone in the house is so palpable, it almost stings for real. Your lessons with the tutor are done for today. You are walking down the stairs when you spot Gloria peeping into the sitting room through a slightly open door. You sneak up on your sister and tap her lightly on the shoulder. She is startled.
What are you up to, Gloria?
Gloria, oh, it's you, Timothy. Look, Sir Gregor is eating something.
Okay, why? Okay.
Grandfather is sitting on the sofa, flipping through a book with one hand and reaching for a glass bowl with another now and then. Inside the bowl you see candied fruit, a sweet confectionery forbidden to the common estate, like all sweet things. Yet grandfather's face shows no pleasure as he keeps consuming the high-born treats.
Wow.
The
Guys.
clock strikes 3. Grandfather rises from his seat, puts away the bowl on a shelf, and leaves for the yard. He always takes a walk in the city at this time. Gloria nudges you with her elbow and looks at the candy bowl when you look at her. The first emotion you feel is fear, but next comes curiosity, and it is stronger. Stefan used to boast that candied fruit tastes incredible, and now you have a perfect opportunity to try it. You try candied fruit first. The sugar starts to melt as soon as you put it on your tongue. It is so sweet. You have never eaten anything as good as this. You take the whole bowl off the shelf and give it to your sister. She takes a fruit and brings it to her mouth carefully, like a rare treasure. There is a thumping on the stairs, footsteps accompanied by the knocking of a walking stick. You have no idea why, but grandfather is back. You quickly hide behind the sofa and pull Gloria after you, but she is frozen in place with the bowl in her hands. The door opens. Grandfather's menacing figure advances on Gloria. His hand seizes her arm.
No.
Gregor Brante, you squalid, ungrateful, low-born child. How dare you bite the hand that feeds you? You and your trollop of a mother would be sleeping in a ditch if it weren't for my spineless son. The sweet and pleasant things in life are for the noble estate, not for the likes of you. Did you forget your lot? His hand swings and hits Gloria on the cheek. She falls to the floor right next to where you are hidden. Her fingers glisten with the warm melted sugar that brought you here. Grandfather advances again, his walking stick ready. But then he sees you huddling behind the armchair. Gloria, please don't hurt him, Sir Brante. This is all my fault. He tried to stop me. You can already see a bruise on Gloria's cheek. This is only the beginning of her punishment. Gloria was caught red-handed, unlike you. You can still avoid your punishment.
Yeah, fuck that.
Gregor Brante, what is it then, milksop? Did you try the sugar too? Or were you trying to stop this piece of filth like she says? Tell the truth. You tell the truth. You did eat the candied fruit with your sister. Button, 1 of 3. Lie. You mock grandfather along with your sister. You start mocking grandfather, convinced that Gloria will join you. Button, unavailable. Requires Gloria gratitude. 3 of 3.
That was so bad.
Lie. Tell the truth.
Or,
you tell the truth. You did eat the candied fruit with your sister.
True.
Button, 1 of 3.
Yeah, that's so messed up, dude.
Lie. You convince grandfather that tell the truth. You stand up and tell the truth, even though it takes you an effort to do it. You actually ate a candied fruit, but Gloria only touched it. You hope this will help your sister avoid punishment. You are quickly proven wrong. Grandfather's face is red with rage. He strikes you both with his walking stick, blow for blow.
Yeah.
He keeps hitting you until he grows tired, and then he leaves you where you are. Soon enough, Mother comes in to find the two of you on the floor, too afraid to move. She shakes her head in disappointment. You are badly hurt and covered in bruises, yet she still forces you to kneel and recite the precepts on the lots and how important it is to follow them. Then you stand before Father and Grandfather and swear never to take things that do not belong to you again. Gregor Brante, Relations 1, -1, Indifference.
Wait.
Then you Gregor Brante,
did I
Relations
gain?
1, -1, Indifference.
Oh. Wait, what?
Then use Gregor Brante, Relations 1, -1, Indifference.
Oh, is that one? No, I'm at -1. Okay.
Gregor Brante, Relations 1, -1, Indifference. Continue, button. Perception 1, 4, Inquisitive, Willpower -5, -5, Exhausted. Willpower -5, -5, Perception 1, 4, Inquisitive. Will continue.
Okay.
The Ant Farm.
Oh, okay.
This event is a consequence of your previous actions. Conditions, perception at least continue, button. The Ant Farm. Your younger brother Nathan is grown. Mother spends more time with the rest of the family now. You help her and play with your brother and take care of him when she asks. You often go to Mother's room to sit at the foot of her bed after Nathan falls asleep. She reads you the sacred books and asks you about the things you learned that day. During these moments, you see the world through her eyes as well. One day the door of your room opens and she brings in a large box covered with a piece of cloth. It is rare for you to see her so overjoyed. She sets the box on the floor and removes the cloth. The box under the cloth is made of glass and has a wooden base. Inside you see a layer of earth shaped into carefully crafted passages, and these passages are full of hard-working ants. Lydia Brante, Jimothy, this is my gift to you, an ant farm. It's a little world in a small box. We can watch them through the glass. Look, this is the queen ant. She is the reason all these little ants were born. You sit by the box together. You hold your breath as you watch the ant colony at work. There turns out to be a method to the ants' chaotic movements. Every single one of them has a task to perform. Some of them have larger mandibles. They are the protectors of the colony. They can draw blood from your finger. Others work all around the colony, repairing the walls and clearing any debris from the passages. There are also workers who collect food you put in a special tray, leaves, bits of meat, maggots, and bring it to the rest of the colony. You take a worker ant and put it right next to the food. However, the insect has no interest in it. It starts circling around the tray aimlessly. Mother takes the stray ant and puts it back where it belongs. Lydia Brante, why did you do that, my son? The ants cannot do what they weren't born to do. Each of them was born for their own job. You shake your head slowly. If only the ants could do whatever you wanted them to. This is your gift now, so they belong to you. Or maybe Mother's presence is the reason they won't obey you. Keep playing with Mother. You offer to go outside together and find some bugs to feed the ants. Button, 1 of 2. Play by yourself. You ask Mother to leave you alone. Button, 2 of 2. Keep playing with. You shake your head slowly. If only the ants could do. Keep playing with Mother. You offer to go outside together and find some bugs to feed the ants. Button, 1 of 2.
Yeah, I mean, they're just ants.
Play by yourself. You ask Mother to leave you. Keep playing with Mother. You offer to go outside together and. Mother's look is full of warmth and love. Nathan, Gloria, and Father are away right now. For the first time in a long while, it is just the two of you. And Mother takes great joy in watching over the ant farm. She shares her knowledge of the world with you. The things she tells you are true. You move closer to her and suggest going outside and finding some bugs for the ants. She agrees to this happily and holds your hand as you leave the house. Soon you are busy catching bugs and sharing your thoughts on how the ants will feed the colony with them. From time to time you laugh together, making up stories about errant flies and caterpillars overthrowing the ant kingdom. Lydia Brante, Relations 1, 3, Sympathy. You and Mother hold hands as you return to your room. She can't help but smile. It is a faint smile, a child's smile, a smile full of sunlight. You are so happy to have seen the world through her eyes today. Lydia Brante, Relations 1, 3, Sympathy, continue.
Yeah.
Willpower 5, 0, ready for action.
Hey, there we go.
Father and Mother have been focused on Nathan and you since early morning. Instead of breakfast, you are told to say your prayers, wash your hands and face it.
Oh my god. Okay, let's...
Willpower 5, Father and Mother have been focused on Nathan and you since early morning. Instead of breakfast, you are told to say your prayers, wash your hands and faces, and get dressed in plain white shirts. Today is the day of your sacrament. Nathan Brante, Mother, I want to go play in the yard. Lydia Brante, no playing today. You and Jimothy are big boys now. It is time for you both to have your first sacrament. No one can live without a lot. Nathan Brante, I don't want a lot.
I don't want a lot. That's funny.
Robert Brante, be quiet and listen. You were born commoners, so you must accept a low-born lot before the twins. When you grow up, you will get a chance to earn a noble lot. Father and mother take you to the carriage. Nathan is hungry. He starts whining. Grandfather is the last to get in the carriage. His eyes are on you and your brother, looking for every fault. Soon the carriage is moving along the streets of Ana Izada, slowly and solemnly. One more turn, and you see the colossal white building marked by two massive pillars. For the first time in your life, you are to enter the Church of the Twin Gods. You enter the gates of the splendorous dome of the church. The church hall is divided into two halves. They are drastically different from one another. The floor on one side is rough and jagged and covered in dried brown spots, while the floor on the other is made of smooth marble. The commoners kneel on the jagged floor, and the well-dressed nobles and their families sit on pews.
Yo, so how do you become a priest? Because I thought there were gonna be like 3 paths, but I guess there's only 2. Maybe walk on both. Right? That makes sense. I'm a noble and a commoner at the same time.
Father and grandfather leave you to sit on one of the nobles' pews. Mother walks to the rough stone of the commoner's side and gets down on her knees. You see her wince in pain, for the low-born estate shall suffer in the house of the faith. The church acolytes surround you and lead you to the altar, where you and other children will take your sacrament this day. Before you stands a tall priest dressed in black, with a sword in one hand and a hefty whip in the other. Nathan's whining grows louder. He dislikes this place. He is scared. You remain quiet, but your stomach roils in uneasy anticipation. The first child to take the sacrament is a jaunty little boy from a family of nobles. The priest extends the sword before him and recites the words of his lot. From this day forth he will fight, and rule, and pursue the arts, his mind now forever free from the throes of suffering, for he now belongs to the noble lot. The boy proudly touches the flat of the blade with his lips. Nathan is next to receive the sacrament. He suddenly snaps out of his fearful trance and tries to break free, but the acolyte pulls him towards the altar and throws him on the jagged floor on the low-born side. The sharp edges bite into Nathan's knees as he lands, spraying drops of red around him. Nathan Brante, I don't wanna. Jimothy, why do they want to whip me? What did I do? You try to break free and run to Nathan's side. You want to give him courage and protect him, but the acolyte's grip on you is too firm. You feel utterly helpless. Your little brother has to face the world all by himself. The priest starts reciting the words of the lot as he swings the lash over Nathan's shoulders. From this day forth, Nathan, thou shalt endure, and work, and suffer. Thou shalt be ardent in thy labor and humble in obedience to thy rulers. And now cometh thy first true suffering, which thou must accept with gratitude. The lash cracks. It strikes his right shoulder. It strikes his left shoulder. The blows are so powerful that Nathan falls to the floor. The priest tells him to rise. He has received his lot. Nathan gets on his feet and drags himself towards mother, his knees torn and bloody, his spirit broken. It is your turn. Your feet will not move. You can barely muster enough strength to walk to the altar. You get down on your knees and feel the sharp stones below so sharp your clothing cannot protect you. Your skin begins to burn. The acolyte forces your head down, and you feel the lash being drawn above you, ready to strike. The priest's words are for you now. This is thy sacrament. Thou shalt work, and endure, and suffer. Thou art about to receive thy first true suffering by the sacred lash. Dost thou accept thy lot? Accept it. Raise your head. You raise your head defiantly and stand up. Button, 2 of 4. Catch the lash. You kiss the sword. You defy the catch the lash. You catch the lash before it strikes your shoulders. Button, 3 of 4. Kiss the sword. You defy the rite of the sacrament and kiss the priest's sword. Button, 4 of 4. Catch the raise your head. You raise your head defiantly and stand up. Button, 2 of 4.
Okay. So we're not going to accept that. That's
1 of 4.
That's BS.
The priest's words are for you now. Accept it. Raise your head. You raise your head defiantly and stand up. Button, 2 of 4.
Defiantly and stand up. What would that do? Would they kill a kid? It'd be like the first death, right? That would be the first
catch the lash.
death. Oh my god.
You catch the lash before it strikes your shoulders. Button, 3 of 4.
I think...
Raise your head. You raise your head defiantly and stand up. Button, 2 of 4.
Okay, first death.
The priest readies the lash. But before he can strike, you raise your head and stand up. There are cries of indignation among the churchgoers. The whip cracks. It strikes you on the right shoulder, but you keep your head up. It strikes again, this time on your left shoulder, but you remain standing. No one intervenes. Even the priest is confused by this turn of events. He grits his teeth as he orders you to depart. You are to remain humble and obedient from this day forth, for you now belong to the common estate. You walk away from the altar, swaying. You see things with surprising clarity now. You can barely feel the pain, even as blood runs down your back. A timid hand touches yours. It is Nathan, his tearful face a mixture of confusion and awe.
Okay, well, I guess not death.
Mother takes your hand and leads you out of the church. Once you are outside, she scolds you for being insubordinate. Grandfather is the last to leave the church. His face is covered in red, angry blotches. There is a quiet fury in his voice as he says something to father, who remains quiet and miserable as you walk to the carriage.
Yeah, suck it, dude. I don't care. I'm such a bad higher power, dude.
Willpower 5. Ready for action. You defied a powerful will today. There is fear inside of you. You fear that this will might one day destroy you. Willpower 5. Ready for action. Continue. Button. The sacrament. Year 1125.
So we were born in...
Year 1125.
1818. So we're only 7 years old, dude?
You have taken your first sacrament and received the commoner's lot. Continue. The sacrament. You defied a powerful will today. There is fear inside of you. You fear that this will might one day destroy you. Year 1125. Childhood's end. The mark left on you by the sacrament takes a long time to heal. Mother says it is a reminder of your lot, suffering and sufferance, pain and patience. Gloria shows you the mark of the lash on her shoulder one day. It will never disappear. You are a commoner now. This is the lot you were born into. But father keeps telling you to study hard so you may yet earn a different lot and become a noble of the mantle. You recall the past with warm sadness when Stefan still lived with you, or when he wrote to you for a time shortly after he left. Now he thinks it beneath him to write to the commoners in his family. Mother didn't lock herself in the bedroom as often back then. This changed shortly before Nathan was born. But, most importantly, you missed the time before the terrifying figure of your grandfather was constantly looming over you. You learned the true power of the lot only after the head of family's arrival. In grandfather's eyes, no commoner deserves to be treated with kindness. Is this just him, or is it the way of the entire world? The very thought makes you queasy.
No, it's just because like he was a commoner and now he's been elevated to a noble, and now he has to be like, oh, commoners suck. No pity gets the commoner. Even though I was a commoner, but that doesn't matter because I'm a noble now, and that's just how things are, and I hate you all, and whatever. Like,
you are older now, and what's more, you are an elder brother now. You've learned how to care about someone else, how to teach and protect. Soon you are a small boy no longer. As the days pass, play gradually gives way to laborious study. Now your choices will decide your place in the bizarre and ruthless world of adulthood. Your childhood years are over.
Alright, makes sense.
Continue, button. End of chapter. I childhood. Destiny, 1 of 4. Important life events that had happened to you in this chapter. Birth, personal life, year 1118. Brother and sister's sacrament, family, year 1122. Nathan's birth, family, grandfather's return, family, the sacrament, personal life, year, personality, 2 of 4, personal qualities that you have accumulated in childhood. They will convert into adult qualities at the end of chapter 2, adolescence. Determination 4, resolute.
Okay. Determination.
Perception 4, inquisitive.
Perception
Personality, 3 of 4, your inner strength and the number of lesser deaths that you have experienced. These qualities will stay with you for your entire life. Willpower 5, ready for action. Deaths, untouched by death.
Oh.
Button. Death, willpower, perception 4, determination 4,
I wonder
resolute.
what the highest, like, level is you could accomplish in the first chapter. Obviously, it must be higher than 4 because that earlier thing said that it required 4 determination and perception, or whatever.
Perception 4, inquisitive. Personality, 3 of 4, your inner strength and the number, willpower 5, ready for action.
I'm pretty happy with
Deaths,
this.
untouched by death. Continue, button.
Continue.
Chapter select, 8 years, 1 of 3. Continue, 8 years, button, 1 of 3. Childhood, button, unavailable, not reached, 2 of 3. Adolescence, button, unavailable, not reached, 3 of 3. Childhood, button, unavailable, not continue, 8 years, button, 1 of 3. Cutscene, spoken narration, enter skips.
I was growing up fast. The school, the streets, and the whole wide world awaited me beyond the gate of my parents' house.
Chapter 2. Adolescence. You've lived in this world for 8 years now. As you grow older, life grows more complex. The world of your childhood was limited to your house and family, but now that realm is expanding. It also includes your neighborhood, the nearby houses, the streets of the ancient city of Ana Izada. A question now looms over you, growing more pressing with each passing year. What will your place be in this vast outside world?
So I'm eating some seaweed real quick. I think I missed something.
Chapter 2. Adolescence. You've lived in this world for chapter 2. Adolescence. Enter continues. Chapter 2. You've lived in this world for 8 years now. Few people in the Blessed Arnian Empire trouble themselves with this question. It's not within a man or woman's power to choose. Their destiny is predetermined by their birth and those who bore them.
Yeah.
And yet your peculiar birth has granted you a choice. Your father is a man of nobility, a worthy example in matters of duty and honor. Your mother is a commoner of lowly estate, humility, and patience made flesh. And your sky is ablaze day and night with the light of the shining pillar, the beacon of the clergy. Few people, and yet your peculiar birth has granted you a choice. Your father is a man of nobility, a worthy example in matters of duty and honor. Your mother is a commoner of lowly estate, humility, and patience made flesh. And your sky is ablaze day and night with the light of the shining pillar, the beacon of the clergy.
Yeah, dude.
And yet your peculiar Few people in the Blessed Arnian Empire trouble themselves with this question. It's not within a man or woman's power to choose. Their destiny is predetermined by their birth and those who bore them. And yet your back bears the mark of the lash. Will you accept the drudgery and suffering that is the lot of the lowborn for your entire life? Or will you follow in the footsteps of your father and your father's father and fight for the right to serve the empire as a noble of the mantle? Perhaps will you follow the twin god's word and offer spiritual guidance to others?
Spiritual guidance, dude.
The answer lies out there in that vast, terrifying world. What awaits you beyond the walls of your home? Continue, button. Chapter 2. Adolescence. Family, 1 of 6. Events that can happen to the Brante family in this chapter. Gloria's secret. You discover the secret society your sister Gloria has joined.
Ooh, secret society.
Stefan's disgrace. You find out about your elder brother's forbidden love.
Repeating history.
Blood tide. You join the blood tide of the Brante family.
Blood tide.
Nathan's admonition. Your younger brother Nathan Brante receives a spiritual admonition from you. Personal life, 2 of 6. Events in the personal life of the hero that can happen in matters of the heart. You experience your first romantic feelings.
Romantic.
Revelation of the tree. You experience a revelation by the sacred silver tree.
Yeah, we're gonna go after that one. Definitely.
Sophia saved. You save the local girl named Sophia from lesser death.
Maybe.
Character, 3 of 6. Your personal qualities at this age. Nobility 0, unprincipled. Character, 3 of 6. Your personal qualities at this age. Nobility, ingenuity 0, slow. Spirituality 0, mundane. Personality, 4 of 6. Your inner strength and the number of less. Spirituality 0, ingenuity 0, nobility 0, ingenuity 0, spirituality 0,
so
mundane. Ingenuity 0, slow.
And
Spirituality 0, mundane.
Maybe. I guess equal. We're trying to do for equal amount stability and ingenuity, and then like higher spirit.
Spirituality 0, mundane.
Spirituality. I mean, not that we can actually see the things, like the results of our actions, but that's what we'll try to go for.
Personality 4. Spirit personality 4 of 6. Your inner strength and then willpower 5. Ready for action. Deaths untouched by death. New sections 5 of 6. Relations screen is now available. Button. Province screen is now available. Button. Map of the Empire screen is now available. Button. Continue. Button.
Should we take a look at the
map of the Empire screen is now province screen is now available. Relations screen is relations. You have no relations yet. HUD relations button. Destiny button. House of Brante settings but will unlock in chapter V the revolt button. The province button will unlock in chapter 4 peacetime button. The province button. The province overseer Archduke Milanidas. Patriarch Fotis. Power -4 overseer in power. Church -4 old faith. Wealth of Magra 6 security. Order 8 peace. Wealth of Magra 6 security. Church -4 old power -4 overseer in power. Patriarch Fotis overseer Archduke Milanidas. Chapter 2. Adolescence. Family. 1 of 6. Events that can happen to the Brante Gloria's secret. You discover the secret society your sister Gloria has joined. Stefan's disgrace. Blood tide. Nathan's personal life. Matters of revelation. Sophia save. Character. Nobilities. Ingenuity. Spiritual personality. Willpower 5. Deaths. New sections. Relations screen is province screen is map of the Empire screen is now available. Button.
Let's see.
Map of the Empire. Pregos. 1 of 21. Siltram. 2 of 21. Pregos, the shining pearl of the north. Pregos is the capital and the only large city in the province of Fiona. Built by the order of the Emperor's own brother Cornelius Tempest, the city has attracted many people of the northern provinces who abandoned their meager lands. The citizens of Pregos are known to be loyal to Cornelius Tempest and his laws. Siltram, 2 of 21. The personal domain of the Emperor's own Tempest dynasty. Known by all as the most beautiful castle in the Empire, it keeps its gate closed to all but the most exalted Arnians and humans. Montes, 3 of 21. The capital of Monia province and the most well-defended citadel in the Empire. Montes is commonly known as the pillar of the old Arnian knightly spirit and is the site of many a great tournament. Archduke Monrogue, like other Monrogues before him, boasts that the walls of Montes will survive any siege. Garza, 4 of 21. The sea gate of Monia, Garza is the only safe haven among the province's rocky shores. Well fortified and dangerous, this haven will accept no visiting ship without permission from the Monrogue dynasty. Cleones, 5 of 21. Cupfer, 6, Serpent Verda, Solmina, 8 of Eterna, 9 of Anna Izada, Eterna, 9 of 20. The capital of the blessed Arnian Empire, this ancient and beautiful city was built upon the shores of 3 rivers. By the Emperor's own order, Eterna houses the Imperial College and the Military Academy, which provide opportunities for commoners to become nobles of the mantle through service and valor, as well as the Divine Seminary. Eterna is the place where Arnian tradition, architecture, and fashion have always reigned supreme, but the influx of human nobles and wealthy merchants is slowly changing the way of life in the capital.
Interesting.
Anna Izada, 10 of 21. The city of your birth and the capital of the arid province of Magra. It is the largest and most ancient city in the south of the empire. Anna Izada is home to the Silver Tree, a sacred landmark grown by the twins when they descended to the mortal realm. The old prophecies say that Anna Izada is where the end of the world will begin.
Well, we are born where the end of the world begins.
Valona, 11 of 21. Tuano, 12 of 21. Faberine, 13 of 20. Henry, 14 of 21. Orda, 15. Arnia, province, 16 of 21.
Which ones we recognize.
Orda, Arnia, province, 16 of 21. The birthplace of the empire in every Arnian dynasty, owned by the emperor himself. The province with the most bountiful soil, Arnia abounds in ancient castles, green fields, and towering forests. Sprawling cities and factories are virtually non-existent here. No Arnian dynasty would ever let such massive human-built structures disfigure the domain of their ancestors. The only place in the province teeming with life and the spirit of the new age is Eterna, the capital of the empire. Monia, province, 17 of 21. Northern provinces of Fiona, Constanta, and Hermia, province, 18 of 21. Astonia, province, Illyria, province, North Monia, Arnia, Orda, 15 of 21. Henry, 14 of 21. Orda, Arnia, Monia, Northern Astonia, province, 19 of 21. Illyria, province, 20 of 21. Magra, province, 21 of 21.
Okay, the only thing that could be done about it with that is to have the cities like under different provinces, I guess. At least that's what I'm assuming. These are like the provinces have different cities under them. Okay, so I think we'll cut it here.
HUD, map of the empire, button, selected.
This is chapter 1.
Back to scene. Map of back to scene, button. Map of the empire, back to scene, button. Chapter 2, adolescence.
And then we'll continue chapter 2 in the next video. But yeah, thanks for joining me. And if you've enjoyed this, go ahead and give a like and subscribe. And yeah, we'll pick up on the next one.
OBS.